A heart-wrenching day in Brooklyn as loved ones and community members gathered to honor the life of 12-year-old Cade Lewin, who lost his life to gun violence last month. News 12's Jordan Kassane was at the preteen's funeral where, I know, Jordan, you said there was not a dry eye in the room.
Not a dry eye in the room, and heart-wrenching barely even begins to describe it. Right now we're actually standing just out front of the new Life Tabernacle church where the 12-year-old's funeral services just wrapped up, and his loved ones had their final chance to say their final goodbyes to a boy they called a shining light. Loved ones gripping one another in pain. 12-year-old Cade Lewin was laid to rest today after getting caught in the crossfire of a sea of bullets last month while enjoying a meal from the car with his cousins.
A young astronaut, a scientist, a doctor, a lawyer, a judge is laying down before us on today because someone is saying that young life does not matter.
Reverend Dr. Terry Lee taking the podium today to speak about how special and bright the 12-year-old was. And with a lump in her throat, Lewin's class principal also shared one of her most fond and latest memories with the preteen.
Cade walked in with a big smile on his face. I smiled back. He smiled bigger. We were in a smiling contest. I was losing. And off he went to class. And I sat there with the smile still on my face. And that was Cade's story, to leave a trail of happiness in his wake.
Teary-eyed and holding each other, some of Lewin's classmates were in attendance today too, along with his 8-year-old cousin who was in the car during Lewin's final moments. The other passenger, his 20-year-old cousin, was shot multiple times and is still recovering. Each and every family member who spoke in Lewin's honor today saying that he loved his family, but one family member above all else.
Cade relished in the simple things like having cuddle session and movie night with his favorite girl, his mom, with the words of Cade, "Mom, I will take care of it."
Hardly able to walk, family members assisted Lewin's mother, Suzette, out of the church and toward his casket before her beloved son was driven off. And Cade is set to be buried tomorrow morning at the Canarsie Cemetery, and it's just 10 days before what would have been his 13th birthday. In East Flatbush, I'm Jordan Kassane, News 12.